Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me, Alice, for Alice in Gemland for our Valentine's edition. I am joined by my co host, Valerie. So she's going to pop in here for a second.
Hey, everybody. Hope you're excited for our lovely Valentine's episode.
So I just want to tell you a little bit about what's going on in the Midwest right now. If you're somewhere else in the United States or around the world, we have a bit of a snowstorm going on. So we stayed to make sure that everybody got to enjoy the show tonight, to see our some beautiful new pieces and to also showcase some of the Valentine pieces that you've seen on our website. So welcome everybody, and remember to like and subscribe, ring the bell, and Valerie, you got some points to give them?
It's still on my face right now. Great timing. Yes, if you guys are enjoying the show tonight, please put a heart in the chat to show us some love. Very on theme.
And so tonight, everything on my show is 15% off with coupon code LOVE, LOVE. And then the rest of the website is 10% off for Valentine's Day. And so order online. We accept all sorts of credit card payments, PayPal, and we do have financing. If you do choose to put something on layaway, we do 20% down. You will have to call me tomorrow, so you get to talk to me. But we're happy to do that if the piece is still available. Oh, look at all the hearts. Oh no, Japan got, that's yucky amount of snow. That's like my sister-in-law in Northern California. They measure snow in feet. I can't handle that. So I am going to start with my favorite stone. It is the ruby. Everybody knows I have a ruby engagement ring. Showcase it there. This beautiful ruby, such a gorgeous red color, flanked by big, beautiful emerald cut diamonds in platinum. I'm going to show you the video here so you get a better look at the red color of it. It is tonight $67.91. Rubies rival the price of diamonds. They're in high demand, and not very many to be found in this type of quality. I mean, it's practically flawless, which is highly unusual for rubies. And there is 1 carat total weight of diamonds between the emerald cuts and the rounds. Yes, it is. Ruby is my engagement ring. Yes, I am married for 27 plus years. Hopefully, Mr. Alice is supposed to be watching tonight, so hopefully he'll drop a heart in the chat too.
He better be watching to get some ideas.
Yeah, Valentine's Day is Friday, so the snowstorm should be over. So if you need it for Valentine's Day, I think we can get it to you by Friday. Here's this beautiful piece, just nice low profile. Oops, get that out of the way. Very comfortable to wear, nice solid design. And perfect color for Valentine's Day. And you'll notice a theme as we go through this special tonight, because I did focus on reds and pinks and colors that remind me of Valentine's Day.
We've got someone in the chat with a kissy face.
All right. So now this one rivals my favorite, so we're going to go with it for next. It's a sapphire. It's a beautiful blue sapphire. I just love this ring with the big diamonds for the halo. Again, another nice low profile. Great for an engagement ring, great for a right-hand ring. You could probably stack it. Thinner band. 14 karat white gold. It is a 1 carat 11 sapphire from Sri Lanka. Oh, and I forgot to mention that the ruby was from Mozambique. Most rubies historically have come from Burma or Thailand, but Africa and even Madagascar have been up and coming in probably about the last decade, 15 years or so in rubies. So it's a carat 11 sapphire, 63 points of diamonds. So it's just shy of 3/4 carats. And it is, tonight's price is $42.07. No Tanzanite. Oh, don't worry. There's some Tanzanite in the show. I'm not going to forget about Tanzanite. Oh, and before I forget, because I'll mention this a couple more times, Steve's show next week, Wednesday, February 19th. Brand new stones from Tucson. So that will be definitely worth tuning in for. And we'll show you the video so you can get an up close and personal look at it. Again, $42.07 tonight. Great engagement ring, great right hand ring, great, just perfect everyday ring.
It's just a great ring.
Yes.
I love the color. I mean, the sparkle. And even for being like 1 carat, I mean, it's such a statement. It's really beautiful.
Yes, most definitely. And the big diamonds help too. All right, we are going to move on. Well, thank you for everybody tuning in tonight. I see about, no, I don't have any men's rings tonight. So let's see. Number 3 is a heart-shaped Tanzanite. Okay, so I was fiddling around with this one today, playing around, seeing which way it looks better. And I think it looks better with the heart pointing out. And you can let me know what you think it looks better. It's a beautiful 2 carat 23 Tanzanite. It's 35% blue and 65% violet. So it's a little bit more on the violet side. So you get some pink and red flashes and 12 points of diamonds. It's just a modern style fun ring. I actually have one with a grape garnet in it. And it's absolutely one of my favorite rings to wear. It's a little crisscross design. 14 karat yellow gold. And in tonight's show, oops, sorry guys, that is the wrong video. That was a sneak peek for the next one. Maybe it's on this one. I'm going to push this button. Uh-oh.
Elsa's pushing buttons. Watch out.
Oh, nope. Okay. You don't get a video. Sorry, you don't get a video this one. So last time I pushed buttons, and Valerie can attest to this, I was working on our Mother's Family Rings website. Well, I don't know what I did, but I pushed a button that I wasn't supposed to. It didn't give me like a red X or are you sure you want to do this? And I wiped out the entire website's ring size. So every ring.
The entire website.
The entire website. I had to put all the ring size boxes back into every single product.
You got it. I mean, it was pretty quick too. I don't think pretty much too many people noticed. I panicked a little bit. Yeah. If you were trying to get a ring size on that website, we are sorry.
Great little Valentine's piece. Again, $23.46 for tonight with 15% off with code LOVE. Oh, yes. And is it a green banner? What color is the banner at the top of the page?
It's pink for Valentine's.
All right. Okay, so since you got a little tease on another heart-shaped piece, I will bring this up. I am wearing it tonight. It is a beautiful 14 karat yellow gold Tanzanite pendant with matching earrings. So it comes as a trio, which it's $34.59. Oops, let me get that one off and then sorry, too many buttons. So it's on sale for $34.59. I mean, think about it. You're getting in the pendant is a 3.37 carat violet blue exceptional Tanzanite, so primarily blue. You're getting in the earrings 14 karat yellow gold, a carat 75 of violet blue intense. But look at the blue though. Even though it's you going from exceptional down to intense and saturation of color. Look at how bright these are though. You can see them just as far away, and they're very eye catching. Very solid, heavy pieces. this off. So I know people are either heart people or not heart people. So forgive me if you're not a heart person, but it is a Valentine's show, so I have to represent here. But it's a beautiful heart shape, very even, symmetrical, and it's a very solid piece. Some little diamond accents too. And the earrings are just the same. I will slip one off here. Oh, Miami. Hopefully it's warm there. They match and they mirror each other. So you could wear them either direction, either where they face in towards the face or they face out towards the face, depending on how it lays on your frames your face. Okay. So a great suite of Tanzanites. At a fantastic price. I mean, at $34.59, the chain's not included. That is extra. I mean, that's 3 pieces of Tanzanite right there that's a heck of a deal. Next, I'm going to revisit a Christopher Michael piece that's a little bit it's been around for a while, but we're going to show it some love because not only is it February, but it's also Valentine's Day, so I think this one's appropriate. What do you think, Valerie?
I think so. I mean, it's a statement, but let's make a statement.
And even on my short little fingers, it works. I could definitely wear that. So it is a Rwandan amethyst cut by Steve, natural in color, rare stone. I believe the Rwandan amethyst is mined out at this point. But see, look at the blues that come out of there. Isn't that beautiful? And then the fine red rubies that accent it. So the amethyst, so it's Christopher Michael design, so it's a nice heavy piece. Rwandan amethyst is 12.25 carats, and there's 1.25 carats of fine ruby, and it weighs 14 grams, so it is heavy. 77 degrees and beautiful. I'll be there tomorrow.
I know, right? Like, I'm jealous. Let's go.
Oh. Does anybody have any questions about any of these pieces? Please drop a question in the chat.
So if you guys want to find this collection tonight, just head to MoreGems.com, and then we do have a link right on our front page banner or the little pink banner at the top. Will take you to all these goods that Alice is showing you tonight.
Thank you, Valerie. I appreciate the help. So that one is $37.14 for my show tonight with code LOVE. And then next, okay, I love this piece. I was wearing it earlier today because I was like, oh, I could just wear it. It is a pink spinel. Let me switch over here. Get this on. Designed by Christopher Michael. Look at how gorgeous this is. We do have a couple of different options on our website with this same design. We have one with natural blue sapphire that is not heat treated at all, and it's a gorgeous blue. And then we have one with a yellow sapphire, and we might have one with a tourmaline in it. You'll have to look and see. But I love this design. It's a very modern take on a halo. It's got a lot of movement to it and dimension. And I love how pink this spinel is. And I'm going to show you the video while I tell you about it. So the spinel is natural, untreated from Mahenge, Tanzania. And it is, I did not put the weight down. So it's a 1.10 antique cushion shape spinel. And it has just over 1/2 carat of diamonds. And tonight is $33.06. Okay, so I'm going to talk about spinel a little bit. Spinel is usually found in conjunction with corundum, which is rubies and all color sapphires. Sometimes in secondary deposits like in riverbeds and things like that. It has a hardness of 8, so it's definitely suitable for an everyday wearing ring. And it is mainly found in Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Madagascar, Tanzania, and Vietnam. And we have a few of those countries represented tonight in our show. And it's also been found in Montana. So interestingly enough, and they updated the birthstone list. I don't remember how long ago it was. I think maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and added pink spinel for the birthstone for August, which, so for you August babies who don't like peridot, you do have another option now, and it's just as beautiful. So I'm going to show this to you a little. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry. Here I am. I was just going to chime in and say I'm really glad you're showcasing this one because I know we see it sparkling in the video, but in real life, it's just incredible. I mean, you guys have to look at this one up close.
And the pink that I'm showing right now does not do it justice, but look at how beautiful, how dimensional that piece is. It is a very vibrant pink. And what's wonderful about these spinels is many of them are natural untreated, which is kind of a little bit of a rarity in the gemstone world. All right, and that one is 3306. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell. Okay, so next, I have 2 pairs of natural Alexandrite earrings. I have one in yellow gold and one set in white gold. I will probably show you, they're both the same price. They're $14.90, but they're $12.66 for my show. And then it's going to be hard because obviously they're color changing gemstones. So I'm going to have one white and one yellow here. An Alexandrite is a very rare, expensive gemstone. And yeah, that doesn't really do it justice. And they color change, and they're natural, untreated. Just a sweet little stud style. Great for a first piercing or a second piercing. And I know those June babies really take pride in natural Alexandrite. I'm not sure where these are from. So the Alexandrites in these earrings are, let's see if I got a video here. There we go. These Alexandrites, it's about 1/3 of a carat total weight for them. And then the diamonds around is 14 points total weight. And it's very rare that we actually have anything set with Alexandrite just because it's just so hard to find. Steve was able to find, I think, when he was in in Bangkok or in Hong Kong, one of the shows, he found a supplier that had a really great selection. So we also supply them for our mother's family rings. So that's something that we like to keep on hand, but it's sometimes very challenging.
I was just thinking that as you were saying it, like how many pieces have I actually seen since I've been here? And I think besides the Mother's Family rings, this is pretty much all I've seen set. I mean, if you guys want these, they're kind of like limited editions, so I would snag them.
Absolutely.
They're on my wish list.
And $12.66, white gold, yellow gold, your choice. The yellow gold kind of reminds me of like a little flower because you can see the diamonds a little bit more offset against the white. I don't know if Valerie would agree with that.
I would, but I love yellow gold.
I know you do.
I'm drawn to those personally.
And the white gold looks a little bit more traditional with the halo. Either set, gorgeous. I couldn't choose between, or you could have both. Multiple piercings. Have both sets. All right, so we are going, and I've renamed this. So we're going to showcase our real short. Valerie puts together our social media posts, and she put together this reel for Instagram and
Real short.
It's a real short. It's a real short. So wherever you've seen it,
we're teaching Alice the internet. It's okay. She's got it, guys. It's a real short. We'll check it out now. So I was doing the 12 gems of Christmas because I just wanted to kind of showcase a little bit of everything. And I showcased the Ammolite and the apatite pendants that we have. Apatite is another one of those things that I feel like we don't see very often. At least I haven't come across it very much just in the time I've been here. So I really wanted to let you guys see beautiful, beautiful color of this one. And the Ammolite to me is just fascinating. It's something I didn't know existed. So I just thought it was so interesting that from a, sea creature, you got this absolutely beautiful, beautiful material.
Oh, and I agree. And they're both very rare. Because, and actually, I'll start with the Ammolite. Ammolite is fossilized ammonite shell, which is kind of looks like a nautilus shell. So it's kind of the spiral. Ammonite is found around the world. However, the fossilized version with all the spectral colors in it is only found in one locality at this point, which is the Bear Paw Formation in southern Alberta, Canada, which is just north of Montana. So that makes it rare and special. They do coat it with a resin, or it's a proprietary secret, so we don't know actually what they do, but it seals it to protect it. Now it is softer, so you think pearls and opals, where you'd really, it's not appropriate for an everyday ring. If we would put it in a ring, we tend to put it in pendants. It's a little bit safer. And the varieties, the varieties are the ones that disappear like that. Hello.
Should I go away?
Oh, I'm sorry, Valerie. I'm sorry. You need to exit the scene.
How do I? No, I did. Oh, yeah. I can't go away. I'm sorry, guys. I can't go away. I don't know what button to push.
Okay, so here, I'll show the back of it.
There we go.
So there's like the nautilus shell of it. And then obviously you can't enjoy the beautiful colors of it, but this one kind of reminds me of fall and leaves, and you've got the reds and you've got the blues, and a little tiny bit of purple in there at the edge, which really what you want is the full rainbow color, like you would for like an opal or abalone shell or anything like that. Who's running this show? Michael. It's Michael.
Michael's over here.
Yeah, don't trust me to run things with computers.
He's chaos control today.
No, I'm going to tell you this. So I have a really old desktop tower and a laptop that's a hand-me-down from one of my kids. And so my husband was very kind, and he set it all up with everything connected so I could use either one. But one day I had to, I don't know, scan something or print something, and I couldn't get the laptop to talk to the printer. And so I'm starting to tear apart all of the wires and everything and plug them into the front of the tower because I knew I could get that to work. So about a week ago, my husband puts it all back together. So Mr. Hill comes, he goes, "Let me show you something." He goes, "Blue tape to blue tape. You plug those together. And then if you want that one, you take that apart and you plug it in over there to the blue tape." So let's just say I'm a little bit challenged in the computer department. So forgive me. All right. So here is the apatite, which is not going to show up either. But it is a big, beautiful piece. The apatite is, again, soft. It's a 5 on the hardness scale, so we do not recommend it for rings if we want to keep it for a long time and pass it down. Steve did cut this apatite as well. It's a Portuguese round. This one is from Madagascar, and they only really started finding apatite. Again, apatite can be found around the world, but in these colors, um, in Madagascar, they've only really started finding them since about 1995. Um, and the colors of the ones that are more like this one, like a Pariba tourmaline color, or Pariba like, is is caused by rare earth elements. And interestingly enough, I was looking at kind of like some of the crystal healing aspects of this one. I didn't pull anything up on any of the other ones, but it's supposed to promote creativity and self confidence. So I just thought it was pretty cool.
Very cool. I like that.
All right. So now that my reel short is over.
Should I close the reel short?
Yeah, you can close the reel short. And those are 15% off as well. So the apatite pendant is 45.81, and the Ammolite pendant in 14 karat white gold is 18.66, and it's a big piece. As you can see in Valerie's hand, it's sizable. As you can see,
I'm gonna close it.
Okay, now we're going to move on to another. Okay, now I can show it. And here, I should be able to show this one too. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. I love how like it has the veining in it, which is obviously from the shell. But look at how beautiful how it just catches the light, all different colors. It just moves with you. And then I will. Wow.
That really shows it off now. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing. We're going to go to my other favorite stone, garnet. Beautiful little garnet ring. What's fun about these, and special about certain garnets, especially like the Mahenge, the Malaya garnets, they have this brilliance and scintillation that you don't necessarily see in all garnets. But it's like a pink diamond. And this one is a 2.02 karat Mahenge garnet from Tanzania and 31 points of diamonds. Very classic ring. Beautiful for a every day, for a promise ring, for an engagement ring, for a graduation present. Beautiful pink color. The pink color in the picture is more representative of what the stone actually looks like. But you can see how the spectral colors and the brilliance comes out as it twists and turns. And it's got how well it is cut too. Do I hear whispering over there?
I'm sorry. The peanut gallery is peanutting.
And this color of garnet is becoming rare. There's just they hit a pocket of it a while ago, and it just seems to not really be out there in the marketplace anymore. And Mahenge garnet and Malaya garnet come in all sorts of like a range of pinks and oranges. And this one I'm not sure because we didn't have sunlight today. We had sweet snow light. That it might actually color shift in different lights. So it might actually be a little bit more orange in different lighting sources, which is cool because it's not really color change stone, but it does absorb light differently in different lighting sources. So this one is 2209. Beautiful size.
And don't forget, guys, put a heart in the chat if you're having a good time and liking what you're seeing.
All right, next we've got more Tanzanite For everybody who's patiently awaiting Tanzanite, this uh, very fun, contemporary, uh, pear-shaped Tanzanite necklace. I'm going to put it on because it's kind of the way it's supposed to lay is a little offset, which just makes it. There we go. So it's intentionally set to go a little bit offset, so it kind of moves with you. See, so it's not like straight or up and down. So it's just fun. It's contemporary. Um, Thanks, Amber. So it's a 2.60 carat Tanzanite blue violet vivid. Look at how pretty that is. It's just so nice and bright. 40% blue, 60%, or I'm sorry, 40% violet, 60% blue. I will start over again because I wrote the wrong letters down. So it's 40% blue, 60% violet. 938 out of 1,000. So it means it's well cut. It's on an 18-inch, 14 karat white gold box chain, which if you need longer or shorter, you just need to contact us. We'll figure that out. It's beautiful pear shape. And it is $21.89. Watch the video here. And I tend to like a little bit more violet in my tanzanites. You get a little bit more red flash. Not to say that I haven't seen primarily blue tanzanites that are like, wow, like just mind-blowingly beautiful. But it's a matter of preference on that. There's no price difference between a more blue or more violet. It's just
Sometimes.
yeah.
So, Mr. Alice, don't forget she liked that pink spinel pendant earlier. We can send you the link in the chat if you need it.
Here, we'll just revisit that one right now.
Even better, Bill, pay attention.
All right. So we will move on. Not make this a complete Tanzanite show, but I got another Tanzanite for you. This one is just stunning. Okay, I'm just going to tease you for a second. So this one, it's a big Tanzanite. It's an exceptional Tanzanite. It's a drop-dead gorgeous Tanzanite. And the price point of this ring is crazy ridiculous. It's like you're buying the Tanzanite and getting the ring for free. So now I will debut it. There it is. So it's a 4.75 carat. Look at that. Oh, oh my God, that's so gorgeous. It's a 4.75 carat Tanzanite, emerald cut, blue violet exceptional. It is 40% blue, 60% violet. 953 out of 1,000, set in 14 karat white gold. Just a nice, beautiful solitaire setting. Sometimes it's just nice to have a solitaire setting for a larger stone. Mm-hmm. Oh, surprise! Okay. Oh, okay. Refresh the page so that you see this one because it wasn't live before. So a little bit of more of a teaser. But this one is just the color is just so gorgeous. Okay, so now that you know, so it is $3,073 for tonight's show, 15% off. So that equates to $646 per carat for the Tanzanite, which is ridiculous. Because then you're getting a 14 karat white gold mounting with it too, which is, as you can see on the video, it's a nice solid mounting. And gold is almost at $3,000 an ounce. It's just, this one's crazy. This one can't last. This is a one of. So don't hesitate on this one. I mean, because look at that. That's just crazy good. It's just, and I like a solitaire. Look at that. I mean,
It looks good on you.
it's just there. I mean, right? It doesn't really need anything else. It's just it's so beautiful. Okay. So, did everybody refresh their page and take a look at this one? Because this one should not last long. All right. I'm going to bring up another spinel. It's a Christopher Michael piece. It is one of my favorite pieces, and it has been here for a while. This one is also from Mahenge, Tanzania. And we're going to get into focus here. Oh, I think my camera's tired. Like it's not focusing. It's a carat 74 spinel with a halo of diamonds. It's very princessy. It's like a crown. Look at that. And the color, it's a tiny bit of an orange pink, but just a tiny little drop, as opposed to like a violet pink.
Hey, Alice.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. We've got a question in the chat for the millimeters on the Tanzanite ring you just showed. We didn't want to skip over that one since we had a question.
Okay. Do you have the millimeters of the stone or the millimeters of the band? Okay.
The stone or the band? Which one? We just want to make sure we're giving you the right information.
Okay. I think Steve glued his gauge together. I can't get it open.
Steve, we're trying to have a show here, Steve.
All right. Don't worry. We're live. It's okay. 10. I think it's 10 by 8. 10 by 8 is the Tanzanite. And the bandwidth this is challenging to do this with the sticky gauge, is 2.3 millimeters wide at the widest point, which it looks like it's pretty even all the way around. So did I answer the question? Was that good? Okay. Again, even if you don't like the ring, the stone is killer. But the ring's fabulous too. So, I mean, okay. All right.
It was the band, so that was 2.3, 2.3
right? Millimeters wide. Okay, so we're going to move on to the pink spinel. Again, Christopher Michael piece. Beautiful. And I haven't said it tonight, but we use excellent cut diamonds. So our typical grade of diamond is F to G color, so a nice white diamond. VS2 to SI1 clarity, excellent cut. I think these might be DEF color diamonds, and maybe VS clarity, if I remember correctly. So a little bit higher in color and clarity, but again, excellent cut. You're not really going to visually in this size diamond, you're not going to see any difference. And there's a little over half a carat of diamonds in here. And I know somebody commented in one of my shows, you're supposed to wear the pear shape where the point is pointing towards your hand, towards your heart. But you can do whatever you want.
That ring looks gorgeous either way, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Very nice size. Very comfortable size. Low profile, but beautiful side galleries. Accent. Again, very princessy. And that one is, before I go away, on sale tonight, $5,091 on my show. Okay, so now we're going to visit another spinel. And I'm going to show you these two together so you can see color differences. So the oval, actually really it's more of a roval, a round oval, is a little bit more red. And I don't know why my camera is not focusing. There we go. And the pear shape's a little bit more of the little bit orangey pink. Just a drop of orange. Okay, so this one is a good stacking style. Just a nice little size. But that spinel is just like this like bright light that just shines out of this ring. So 66 points, pinkish red spinel from Tanzania. Natural color, 10 points of diamonds. 1462. Great Valentine's Day gift. And you could stack it with other bands or by itself, depending on what you like. Or mix and match. Watch the video here. Just look how bright that stone is. It's just like it just glows. So Valerie, what's your favorite color for Valentine's Day?
Well, I've got to say pink. I already have the red, so I have to say pink. I really love the color of this ring though, and I love it on. Like you showing it, just I don't know. I mean, it just shines. It really, really does for a smaller size.
Mm-hmm. Very eye-catching. You get tons of compliments. And again, spinel, hardness of 8, fantastic to wear every day. And a great price, $14.62. I heard you wear it one way to show your heart is open, the other way to show that you're married. Interesting. I've heard that about Claddagh rings. Okay. Now, a few shows ago, we chose a yellow sapphire. I think it was when the guys got back from Thailand and Hong Kong to showcase design. So we've had some computer issues. I didn't touch it, I promise. But we do have some resin 3D printed models that I can show you. So hopefully, and Valerie's going to chime in on this one because she took the notes for the votes on what everybody thought we should do with this style.
Yes.
So
yep.
She's
so
gonna talk us
on
through
the
that.
show, we grabbed this yellow sapphire that Steve had gotten back with, and we posted also on social media, what do you think we should do with this stone? We wanted to leave it up to you guys and see what you guys were thinking, kind of branch out there and get some extra opinions. And I took down all the notes on what everyone said on every social media channel. So what we kind of came up with here, we've got 2 different styles, and I will say we did a blend of several people's ideas. You guys were hitting us with some very fantastic ideas. And we didn't want to pick, one over the other. So we're like, you know what? Let's find a way to mesh all of these together. So Alice is going to show you those now.
All right. So here are the 2. One is the starburst style for around the yellow sapphire. Would be white diamonds. They're pear-shaped. They would be pear-shaped white diamonds and some diamonds down the band. And the other one has a textured finish, and then it would have diamonds showcasing, and this one would be in yellow gold with a bezel set, the bezel set center. So we need to take a poll tonight to see what you think is the better option for this yellow sapphire.
Yeah, so we want to hear from you guys again. So these are the 2 that we have now. So in the chat, there will be a poll. So you guys go ahead and pick which one you're loving.
Oh, and yes, and these were pieces designed by Christopher Michael. So we need to see what you guys like so we know what we can make. All right, looks like so far the starburst is the one that is pulling ahead.
And the poll will stay in the chat. So if you guys are just joining us, we are taking a poll on what style you would like to see this yellow sapphire set in for these ring ideas. And then we we'll create it. And in one of our future shows, we will show you what we came up with.
And then you can buy it.
And then it will be for sale.
Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, I will ask you at the end of my show which ones to vote again. All right. So let's move on to another spinel. Another color. So I'm going to revisit all three of them here so you guys can get it. Actually, I could do all four. Apparently, this is a spinel show. So you can see all the different colors. This one's even a little bit more orange. And then you got the pink. Look at all those wonderful colors. And of course, spinel comes in blues and grays as well. And white spinels have just a slight tint of pink to them, ever so very slightly. So that's just a little fun fact. So, all right, I'm going to bring this one up. I really like this one. Of course, obviously, you know I like red gemstones. It's a carat 55 red spinel from Vietnam, and it is natural in color. Again, it has just a little bit more orange to it, so it's an orangey-red, and 36 points of diamonds. Tonight on the show, it's set in 14 karat white gold. It is $47.85. Beautiful style, and it is very bright in person. Trying to bring that into focus. I don't know why I'm having issues now. I didn't have issues in the beginning of the show. Graduated diamonds down the side, so they're a little bit bigger down here and graduate up. Pretty little under gallery, which you cannot probably see. So I'm going to bring up the video. Look how beautiful that color is. And it does have color shift in different lights. So sometimes it's a little bit more raspberry, sometimes it's a little bit more orange. It just makes it interesting and fun to wear, you know. You can see the design on the under gallery, nice solid ring. Again, natural untreated gemstone, safe to wear every day. Used to be known as the jeweler's gemstone, because there weren't that many in the marketplace, and consumers weren't aware of it. Beautiful piece. So again, a carat 55 from Vietnam. So I think we've covered Tanzania and Vietnam. I don't know if we had. I think that was just our two localities. I'd be excited to see one from Montana. Whatever the color is.
I think spinel is one of those stones too, where you're going to wear that and someone's going to stop you and ask you what it is.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's going to be a conversation piece too.
Because it's not a traditional color.
It's not something you see every day.
No,
I mean, it
not.
will absolutely turn heads.
Yes, for sure. Okay. Last piece of the show. And this one just came out of the shop. It is a hexagon tourmaline, peach color tourmaline from the Congo. Steve cut it. Okay, that color does not do it justice. That looks sad. But
don't say it's sad.
It does look like it's just because it looks like a weird
Everyone
yellowish.
feel bad and buy the sad stone.
Because you'll be pleasantly surprised because it actually looks like that video right there. So this piece is 12.33 carat. Beautiful design, 11 points of diamonds. Um, again, cut by Steve. Just watch that video again. Beautiful weave on the basket. 69.61. Yeah, this camera is not picking up the color.
Not
at
doing
all.
it justice.
It is not.
This piece is absolutely stunning in person.
And it's elegant, but yet you could wear it every day. Because it's got a little bit of diamond accent. It's a big statement piece, but it's certainly something you can dress up or dress down. So don't feel guilty if you're wearing fine jewelry with sweatshirts. Do it. Enjoy it, because that's why you have it. Do not lock it away. Wear it. Enjoy it. So don't forget, I'm going to bring out these. I'm going to try. There we go. Okay, so don't forget to vote on whether you like the starburst or the textured pattern. Hold those two together for this little beautiful yellow sapphire. Next show, we should have more pieces out of our shop. We got a little bogged down with coming back from Christmas, so we were a little bit slow to get started. We did have one of our bench jewelers retire, and we do miss Margot. She was wonderful. So we're kind of acclimating to a new way of doing things, but we're figuring it out, and we're putting one foot in front of the other, and we're getting there. So next show, we should have more brand new pieces, but I do like visiting some of the old pieces because they're fantastic too. And they need to go home and be worn with your sweatshirt and jeans and your ball gowns and whatever you're doing. And I want to say thank you for joining me tonight for our Valentine special, and for Valerie being my co-host. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And ring the bell. And one more piece of information: next Wednesday, February 19th, 7:05, Steve Moriarty, Moriarty's Gem Art, More Gems live show. He will be showcasing all his gems, or most of them, from the Tucson Gem Show. So I look forward to seeing that one as well. So thank you for joining me tonight.
Thanks, guys.